Good afternoon, my name is Charles Sanders. I'm currently living in Chicago. I was watching a video the other day, 5 ways that a Filipino woman loves you. Calvin, uh, who has his own YouTube channel, Sunshine Shoulders, if you haven't seen it, he discussed about the different 5 ways that a Filipino woman loves you. I watched the video and it seemed pretty accurate from what I understand. I have not been on dating sites or had any other dealings with Filipinos except for my current wife. We met through Facebook. I received a friend's request, and I was like, wow, who's this beautiful woman? Sending me a request. It was just out of the blue. So I went back and forth, and finally I looked at her page and seen that she was a friend of one of my friends. So I accepted it. We started chatting, and one thing led from there. Now, ways that I find that she loved me and how she put up with me through the past few years is, we talk about love. The way that I really seen that she loved me was, we would spend endless time on Facebook and Skype. Well, most times when you do talk on Facebook or Skype, you have a conversation and then you're gone. Well, with her, she wanted to see me all the time, so I'll be at work. If I had time, I put Skype on. I go home at night, I put Skype on. And then, when it's time for me to go to bed, I leave Skype open. That way, while, she's up and moving about, she can see me. How women look at you in the middle of the night, they're staring at you and stuff. And at that time, I was in Minnesota, she was in Oman, so we was working on 2 different time schedules. When I'm going to bed, she's getting up. Other times that she really showed her love for me is there was a couple times I was supposed to go to the Philippines and I just couldn't afford to go. I was paying for 2 locations. I had a home in Florida and then I was living in Minnesota, so I just couldn't balance it out. So I kind of let her down 2 times. So, and it really hurt her. It really hurt me. She had friends who said, "Oh, you should just let him go," and I kind of understood that. But I'm glad she still had the faith to hang in there with me and give me another chance. Another way that she loves me, because I couldn't make it to the Philippines, there was a family that was in Oman that was coming back to the United States. Now she was able to get a job with them, so they brought her back. And this allowed us to finally meet in person. And we had strong feelings before then, but once we met, it was there. It was a connection just right there. So she visited me. About a month later, I went to visit her. After her contract was up, she came and moved in with me, and things started going well until some things in my past came up and bite me. I don't want to discuss that right now, but it was some things that bit me and kind of really hurt the relationship. But she kind of hung in there with me. And then there was a point where she wanted to just get away. So we spent almost a year together. She finally made a decision to move to Chicago, for better opportunity for work and, to help with her family back home. Well, about 2 weeks into it, and I just couldn't take it anymore. I couldn't be away from her anymore. So, we stayed in communication. And there was one Sunday, she was out with 2 friends. They was going to look at an apartment. And, she called me and we started talking and she was like, well, she don't want it. What do you think I should do? You think I should get it? And I'm like, yeah, get it, because I really want to come there and be with you. I don't want to be here anymore without you. So the way she showed she loved me there is that she got that apartment. She took every dime she had that she made in a couple of weeks, got the apartment. And this is on a Sunday. Monday morning, she was on a Greyhound bus to come back to Florida to get me. So she came back, we packed up, we took everything we had, every dime, we moved to Chicago. We got here, it was hard for me finding work. She was working at the time, so she was taking care of us, paying the rent, helped me pay for my truck. Then there was an opportunity at the restaurant she was working at that they would let me work a little bit just to make some money to help out. And then once I started working, they seemed to like the way I work, so they kept me there. And then about maybe 3 weeks or to a month later, the COVID hit, and then I was out of work. But she was still working, so of course, she had to be the man of the family again, paying the bills, taking care of me. That's love right there. She could have said in the beginning when I first came to Chicago, no, you stay there in Florida. I don't want to come back or anything like that. But that really shows love. So the COVID hit. My job that I lost there, they allowed me to make deliveries, so that kind of helped out a little bit. A few dollars here and there to help out to put with whatever things she was making to pay bills. And then finally, the court system opened up, and we were able to get married. So with all the hardship that I put her through, she hung right then there with me. She could have had any guy. There was plenty of guys that was chasing her that probably could took better care of her than I could at any point in this time. But, we hung in there together. Things are looking good. We have a baby due in April. It's a blessing. Everything that we've been through so far has been a great blessing to us. Before her, I was struggling, couldn't seem to make money, but she's been my backbone. She's been a champ there for me. I don't know what I would do without her. So there's plenty of love there between us, and I just hope it gets stronger and stronger as time goes by. But like I said, if you're interested in Filipinos, listen to Sunshine Shoulders. He's got a lot of informations, things to do, things to don't do. So this is a small video for the first time, so hopefully I will get more content and stuff for you in the future. But just thank you guys for listening to me. This is just plain Filipino love for me. So thank you and have a good day.